Greetings, loyal viewers. Bill Hansen here. Thank you for tuning in. I'm a stickler for details, and when I go out to eat, one of the most important things is that I have bread, butter, olive oil to go along with my salad. That really bothers me. So the same holds true as you've got a delicious entree, and guess what? You have no water to wash it down with, or no wine. And you almost feel like you have to bring your knee pads to the party so you can get down on your knees and beg like this, please, bring me some bread, bring me more butter, please bring me water. And this happens over and over and over again. And quite frankly, in my early years of catering, I struggled with this part of the service. And I still remember to this day, I catered an event for the owner of Fisher Island. And at the end of the event, I asked him, how was everything? And he said, everything was good, Bill, except, we didn't really think that there were enough people pouring wine and water. And that went off like kaboom in my head. And I said, I'm going to solve this problem. So here's how we solved it. At all of our seated served events, we have servers whose job is to serve the food and clear the plates. We have runners who run back and forth to the kitchen or the staging area with the empty dishes as well as the fresh food. And then here's what I do. For every 2 tables, I have one person whose only job is to pour water, pour wine, and make sure there's plenty of bread, butter, and/or olive oil on the table. And this really has helped. And that's one reason we have such great compliments, and so many great compliments on the level of service that we provide at my company. Next is when you're booking an off-premise event, like let's take Vizcaya, for example. Where the food is prepared at Vizcaya, in some instances, it's 100 yards from where the food is prepared and dished up to where it's served. So when you're talking to your caterer, it's very important to ask them how are they going to keep the food hot? How are they going to make sure that when the food arrives in front of the guests, that the plate's hot and the food's hot? If your caterer can't answer that, then perhaps you should be looking elsewhere. The same thing with the wine, water, and butter and bread. That's another one that I think is important for you guys to ask for. So remember, you can have a great salad with no bread. You can have a great entree, but no water or wine with it. Or maybe they're just slow clearing the dirty dishes. Service is much more important than the food. I did a survey many years ago when I asked event planners, which is more important if you had to choose one or the other, average food and great service, or average service and great food. 2 out of 3 professionals, these are people that plan events for a living, choose the service. So it's very important when you guys are talking to your caterers. Yes, you do your food tastings and all of that, but talk to them about their servers, how they're going to be dressed, how they act, how they carry themselves, how many servers there will be for each guest. Those are questions that are equally as important as how will the food taste. Thank you very much.